Hi, thanks for joining me. I wanted to do something to help. I do an oracle card every month, and I wanted to do something different instead of just doing it for the whole month, that this would specify to help us through the busy holidays by pulling us into the holy days, whether you keep whatever religious holiday you keep, or whether you're doing the 13 holy nights over the from what it be Christmas Eve to January 6th. Um, might start on the 21st. I think it starts on solstice. So this year I'm going to be keeping the 13 holy nights for the first time. A friend of mine gifted me the oracle deck called the 13 Holy Nights by Lara Day. And I have the links to her website and her oracle card deck down below. And I'm glad this worked out so I could do it tonight, the first week of December, because there's probably still time that you could get it if you ordered it, if you wanted to keep it. So I'm doing it different than what she says. She goes over it in the book with instructions on how you start on the 21st and how to do the whole thing. Um, what I'm doing is I just pulled one card from it to be the forerunner for us in preparing for help getting help for the holidays, on what can point us to help for the holidays, what can point us on receiving that hope, living that hope through these holy days of the solstice time. So that's what I did tonight. I'll read you just a little bit about the 13 Holy Nights Oracle deck. It's a spiritual practice, an ancient pagan practice, a sacred winter ritual, an honoring of the rhythms of nature, a celebration of the solstice season, a window into true magic, an experience in awakening occult powers, an opportunity to create turbocharged New Year's resolutions, a remembering of your future, a doorway into the unseen of the spirit, a rendezvous with the divine, a nice long bath in the infinite waters of the void, a time to turn inward, to dream, to create, to know, to reconnect, to receive, to replenish, to reset. The practice kicks off in the winter solstice, December 21st. The first 3 days are preparation. Then you have the first day on December 24th at sunset. So I'm looking forward to this. I wanted to speak to it just a little bit. A friend gifted me this oracle set on my birthday during this past year so that I would have it to start this season and we could go through it together at in parallel times where we each live. And I opened the box. I saw it in the box my friend sent me. And it comes in a little different box than a lot of oracle cards. It came in a pull out thing, if I can go like this. And it had a ribbon there to help pull it out. Here's the little ribbon. And I pulled out the set, and it was if all this magic, all this love, it was almost as if sparkles came out of the box with it. It was so full of wonder. It was just like magic. It was really cool. I also understand that she has a new edition out. This is the first edition, and I think she has a new edition out. And so, without further ado, I drew a card earlier, and the card I drew was the very first card in the deck, the Arctic Fox. And it showed itself to me before as I held the deck or happened to look at the first card as I took the deck out of the box, and it was this one. And then I shuffled all the cards and I pulled that one. And isn't that how the universe works many times? And this says, I won't read all of it. I don't want to spoil a lot of things if you get this. The Arctic fox is about wit and cunning, good fortune, talents and skills, camouflage, and highest good. And so again, I pulled these cards tonight because I'll do one more card from my tree angel deck as a confirmation or backup to this as extra good. And if the Arctic fox, I didn't finish my sentence. So these cards tonight are to help put our minds in the mode for receiving the help that is so easily available for us, receiving the help so that we don't have to go through all the busyness in our minds, getting our nervous system all worked up, that we can go through these holidays with the mindset of going through the holy days at the same time, in quiet, in calm, in rest, in intuition, in looking within. So that's the message for tonight, what the cards are for. If Arctic Fox has slyly slipped into your holy nights, oops, take heart. Not only having the Arctic Fox in your draw, so take heart. Not only will you survive the inescapable challenge of living a human life on Earth through these holiday seasons, but you will do so with grace and style if you call on help from the divine, right? Call on help from the magic of the universe that's always working in our favor. You will also do it with grace and style, feeling completely at home, no matter the climate. And that's the mindset of being in the calm, of being totally grounded, of your left hemisphere being able to communicate with your right hemisphere at any time so you can listen to your spirit, so you can feel when you're slipping out of calm, so you can know what you need. It's like Dr. Sue Morter. I've learned so much from her. She likes to say, keep one eye on the inside so that you can feel in your body and feel when you're getting out of that calm. What part of your body is feeling resistance or anxiousness or where it needs attention. And your focus helps you draw into grounding. And you can catch yourself then. Learn to catch yourself in that moment before you pop into fight or flight because you feel it starting to happen. The Arctic fox is long a symbol of good luck and blessings. It is a sign of good fortune to come. This good fortune, however, cannot be attributed totally to luck. Fox remind us that what may look like chance to others is more likely our wit, cunning, and natural talent, our skills that help us successfully navigate the often daunting and sometimes unforgiving terrain of our lives. If you're feeling like your talents, abilities, and life experiences don't add up to very much, then the Fox suggests that you make an all inclusive list, starting with the basics. So get a lot of pieces of paper, right? Or write small and number each one and put down every single thing, an all inclusive list of all your skills. And it suggests even I can read and write, or I can make a killer cheese sandwich, or I know how to say goodbye and hello in Spanish. All inclusive list. So you have a huge long list of all your skills and talents. Fox is fairly certain that your list of abilities, skills, and talents is far longer than you give yourself credit for. Believe in yourself. Put your skills and talents to good use and expect magical blessings to come bounding into your life. Fox's ability to blend into her surroundings is pure magic. In the white snow, she is so seamlessly camouflaged. It's almost as if she is wearing an invisible cloak. When the Arctic fox is with you, have confidence in your superpower, your good judgment to remain unseen until you choose to reveal yourself. Know when to keep yourself to yourself and when to be seen. And be sure to use your cunning responsibly, because the fox can be sly, and sometimes that brings up not always the truth, or a little slyness. So ask yourself if you are in alignment with your higher self. Aim for outcomes that support the highest good for all involved, rather than descending in a win or lose, us or them mindset. And hand it over to the divine, asking in earnest that it's for the highest good. The outcome is for the highest good. So there you have a beautiful mindset of going into the holidays, um, by keeping those holy days inside you, keeping holy that mindset of calm and choosing instead of reacting to your old patterns, or to the situations you're in, or to the anxiousness, or worry or anger that you may be feeling. Just feel those and then use them to your advantage, what they're for, to help us know what our body's feeling, to know how we're feeling about our situation, and then choose how you want to respond in truth and honesty for the highest good. And I'll put that away here. And the card from the Oracle deck that I drew, the Tree Angel deck. Trees are so wonderful. Angels from the oneness are so awesome. We need them. I need them. I depend on both the trees and the angels every day. And my almost my favorite tree was drawn, the linden tree, which is a very holy, very divine tree, full of healing medicine, full of spiritual good. The angel of the linden tree is intimately connected with one of the human soul's most important sources of power, the universal desire to find equilibrium, to find true harmony within, through which all forms of life can thrive. It is for this reason that the linden trees live to such a great age, and why they are so powerful healers. And it's why they were traditionally the trees under which counsel was held and judgment given. The power of the angelic linden tree stands for social justice, dignified and humanitarian aims, and the impetus behind charitable work. The power of the linden is too fundamental to the earth to disappear from it altogether. If the linden had not stepped out of the Garden of Eden into the dense matter of creation, the earth would not have survived for long. The sacred groves of linden trees were not just destroyed historically in the physical world, but even more tragically, they were destroyed within ourselves. And without a vibrant connection to our own inner temple of healing and forgiveness, the most horrible horrors have been inflicted upon the world. The picture with regard to ourself is no prettier either. We'll have the prejudice, conflict, and abuse of all kinds, and heartlessness, and lack of self-love, and lack in general, the mindset of lack, which can manifest then in physical illnesses. And so the message here is the same: to remain that calm, connected, having the hemispheres of your mind be in harmony so you can listen to your spirit, and choose for the highest good. And so may that be our goal this holiday season, to keep one eye on the inside so we can tell when we're slipping out into fight or flight of some kind, or the mindset of lack of some kind, or um, jumping into those old ancestral patterns that are, are not helpful for us. Keep looking within, keep your hemispheres, your mindset calm, your hemispheres in harmony. You can use breath work. You can use the Oracle deck, the 13 Holy Nights Oracle deck. You can use any Oracle deck that can help you. You can use meditation. You can put your hands on a tree and hold the tree and ask for that calm to fill you, and it will. The universe gives us so many things to be able to calm our minds, and it's a lifelong process of learning to be able to remain in the calm at all times. I'm not there yet. I'm much better at it than I used to be. And I think I'll get a little better yet this holiday season and this holy season. And so thank you and blessings to you this December, this solstice time. Bye bye.